Ladies and gentlemen,
GRIZZ my 2 cents.
It's gobble, 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 pre-gobble, gobble, gobble, gobble day. It's pre-gobble, gobble, gobble day. That's what it is. The day before Thanksgiving. It's Wednesday to Wednesday to Wednesday. We are back at it. Yeah. It's going to be Turkey Day tomorrow for a bunch of people. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you know by now you shouldn't be doing no daggone Turkey Day and how things represents. You should know better by now. And a lot of people are abiding by that. We're going to send my co-host, my brother, we're going to send him a link to join, see if he wants to join the podcast too, because I think he's at home taking care of a pilgrim suit. I don't know if he's getting a pilgrim suit. You know how back in when we was in elementary school and they had the pilgrim place and somebody dressed up as a turkey and somebody dressed up as a pilgrim. I think he might be doing that, People still do that. They still do that type of stuff, man. So, but yeah. But by now, you should not be celebrating that. Now, there's nothing wrong with getting together with your family, because that's when the world takes a day off. You know what I'm saying? All these things happen. That's like, I will not sell cigarettes. I will not work at the grocery store, convenience store, any store to sell cigarettes because cigarettes is wrong. Well, if you go by that mentality, you can. I'm not judging. You can. But that's my move to the extreme. So as long as you recognize and, you know what I'm saying, don't be telling nobody Happy Turkey Day and Happy Thanksgiving Day and all that bull. Go ahead and enjoy yourself. You know what I'm saying? And eat your food. Don't be no glutton. You know what I'm saying? Don't get drunk. Don't do all that other stuff, but enjoy your family and talk about getting a goddamn compound and stop fooling with the goddamn politics. Oh, here we go. But we got a real dope show for you today. Change gears. I'm into music. I talk a lot of crap about music, the pros and the cons about music. But there's a shift in music that's happening right now. And we kind of called it. But before we get into that, we got, like I said, we got special guests coming in. We got Mark Bridges and we got Frank Talley. Now, Mark Bridges, I'm going to just let him go and do his thing. But right now, let's go ahead and go to our sponsors. First up, we got Goodies Barbecue, 7440 Hamilton Avenue in the heart of Mount Healthy. It is barbecue season all the time. I forgot tomorrow is Turkey Day. So if you ain't got your orders in, it's too late. But he was doing frying the turkeys and everything. So, but anyway, that Friday, if you're tired of your turkey, go on over to Goodies Barbecue and get you some ribs and some other items, desserts, vegan food, all types of different stuff, man. Use the promo code My2Cents and receive a 10% discount on your purchase. Let's give Goodies Barbecue a round of applause. And don't forget, after the holidays, the dollar fries still will be going on. Once the kids go back into school, still get the dollar fries over at Goodies Barbecue. Next up, we got Jarman Home Solutions.
Let's get your home charging station installed the right way. Jarman Home Solutions is a licensed electrical contractor serving Greater Cincinnati and Greater Dayton, specializing in EV charger installations for all makes and models. Whether you drive a Tesla, Ford, Chevy, or Rivian, our team delivers clean, professional installs you can trust. Most installs are completed in just one day, so you can charge at home and hit the road with confidence. Power up the smart way. Call or message Jarman Home Solutions and get your garage EV ready today.
That's right, Jarman Home Solutions. Go on over there and get you an estimate at www.jarmanhomesolutions.llc.com and get your estimate on your residential and commercial electrical needs. Let's give them a round of applause. Wow. Next up, we got Linked Up Auto Care. That's right. Going over to Linked Up Auto Care down at 5850 Center Hill Drive, right there, North Bend. and Winton, right up the street from Winton Terrace, right there at J. Rogers, uh, Sunoco, is it? BP or Sunoco, black owned gas station. Going over there and get you some gas. They only got premium right now, but hey, get you some premium gas. It ain't gonna tear your car up. Like I said, it's all good over there. Also, like I said, Linked Up Auto Care. If your car needs repaired, they will take care of you. They got shuttle service. They got everything you need for your car, financing, all. If you need a car, they are the king of home of the king of the sliders. Right in front is Capsule Auto Sales. King of the sliders. Car starting out at $2,500 and up. Financing right there on the spot. One-stop shop. Let's get him a round of applause. Use the promo code My2Cent and receive 5% off. Wow. Next up, we got www.polishedbarbershop.com. The makers of the G14 classified hair enabler, cover up. The first ones to do it. Yes, I was a client. Going over to www.polishedbarbershop.com for all you folks who are into the man weaves. They are popular now. There's no way around it. Just like women have weaves, men have man weaves. So if you are a barber and you need those supplies, he has them for the love. One of the first originators of the hair cover up. I don't know what you want to call it, but going over there and get you supplies. And if you need the service done, got to get on the app and make an appointment. It's very busy, but I'm telling you, it's worth your weight in gold to have your hair and not look old. Never mind. Let's give www.polishedbarbershop a round of applause. Pause. Gobble.
Double.
Yeah. Can't forget about www.danknation.co. That's right. Go over there and get your seeds, man. Premium seeds, any seeds that you want. You can grow weed in your home now, man. There's no need to go on and hit the block. No need to do all of that when you can sit there and cultivate your own, man. Critique and make your very own. You can make your own strand. You understand me? And it's legal. So why not go ahead and do that, man? I think you can have a couple plants. 10 plants, I don't know, something like that. Figure out it's up there. You better do all of that before they start trying to keep passing these laws to hinder what we doing as far as hemp and as far as your consumption of marijuana. You know what I'm saying? So going over to www.danknation.co and get you some premium seeds. And while you're over there, check out the dope apparel that we have. We have some of the dopest clothing that you will ever see. And our stitching is done by the one and only Alonzo Coppins with Made You Look Clothing. Let's give it a round of applause. Use it for percent. Yeah, relax. That's what's up. So like I said, man, it's going down today. I'm about to send these guys this invite for them to join, man, because the music game is changing drastically. There was nobody in the top 50 or I don't know, the top whatever billboard for rap. There was none old or new in there for that. And the game is changing, man. It's actually going to have to get back to the streets. For people to really eat off of it. For real. If you look at you take a look at the artists right now, man, and there's so much fakery in the game and so much bull crap that people are realizing like, hey man, they not really living like that. They really owe this amount of money, this and that. You really don't count people's pockets, but when you out here in the limelight and you making it seem like you living this lavish lifestyle and you're not, it is rented, this, that, and the third, blah, 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 blah. It gives off that false, what's the name? And people waking up to that, man. And I am so tired of this drill music, all of this other stuff that's been playing, man. And it's just then got out of hand. It just got out of hand. And I just don't See how you can make money off of it. Everybody want to talk about the streaming, but to tell the truth and shame the devil, ain't no money in the streaming. There's no money in the streaming. I forget who pulled that up, man. They how many streams you got to make just to get $1 or $5 or something like that. Billions and billions of streams. Now they're finding out about the bots and about the farms, bot farms. And I don't know if you know what bot farming is, but it's the same as doing the crypto coin. See, in my field, in electronics, right, to build a coin, you could build a machine to build a Bitcoin. I'm not going to get into details of how to do it, but the major players who have Bitcoins have buildings. I'm talking high-rise buildings full of nothing but servers to build 24/7, 7 days a week, nonstop, these Bitcoins. I'm not going to get into all of that, but that's how it is. And he's pulling up stuff right now on Spotify and all this other stuff with the streaming. I know No, I'm just now catching the wave on this algorithm stuff. That's for the second time. The first time I didn't really understand what I was doing or understand the game, but now being so deep in this game as far as this podcast and as far as this entertainment, I'm beginning to see like, oh, and I gotta keep it real. I've reached out to some real people, man. If you reach out to real people and be who you are, you'd be surprised who will respond back to you. There's a lot of fakery in the game, and there's a lot of real people in the game too. There's a lot of real people in the game too. There's a lot of people that know what's going on. A lot of people that's not caught up in this bull crap that's happening with these folks. So yeah, I was definitely geeked about bringing Mark Bridges on and Frank Talley on. Mark has been part of this hip hop game for a long time. He is you see him everywhere, man. You see what is missing in the game that people don't do anymore, man. And that is build foundations, relationships with artists. You don't see that too much anymore, man. All you see is somebody behind a computer screen like what I got right here, right now, making a beats. Or they hook up with some local producer. And I'm not gonna say local, just even local. They say you can link up with a Grammy award winning producer from wherever, for here or wherever. We can name a lot of producers from here who have a bunch of accolades, man, that have proven themselves to be industry worthy. And I salute. Let's give them a round of applause. To be able to do that, have placements and your music heard in stadiums and all over the radio and different demographics of the country and world, that's a good thing. That is a good thing. And with those accolades, you will be able to create a lane for creativity and for financial gain, however you set it up to do. You know, but the majority of the artists today um couldn't even tell you what publishing is. Couldn't even tell you uh any publishing names. Couldn't even tell you what a copyright paper looks like. Um Everyone thinks that the music is just I can make a hit, I can make a what you call a hit. I would say something viral. I don't even say hit. You can't say hit. Who deems the music a hit? Because you make a song, who deems the music a hit? I was caught up in that when I was CEO of my own thing and president of uh Beat House and Soaking Wet. I was caught up with that. Just because it sounds good to you or to me, don't make it a hit. That's when you learn the art of music and you learn the vibes and you learn the pockets and you learn what's hidden and you take that and you mix it into what you have now, social media, and you could come up with something viral, something that's something catchy, something somebody could latch onto. Where do you go after that? If you're paying any attention to the music industry right now, there's not a lot of new artists at all popping up. In fact, what you see is the older crowd, 40 and up, making music. Some haven't stopped making music. Some have continued to make music, stand the test of time. Grown people music. You know, we have a lot of talent in this city, but talent that's being misused and abused and going down the wrong lane. Let me check this right quick. I'm gonna guess on here. Yeah, I don't know. You know, it is what it is. It's live. It is what it is. Like I said, my brother, he got on his pilgrim outfit. Sent him the link too. He's over there making cutout turkeys and helmets and stuff. So, but yeah, man, the music is definitely something that you gotta walk on the eggshells with. You gotta have a game plan, man. And most of these artists don't have a game plan. Oh, hold on. You got is that? Hey, man, we can't see you, man.
Hold
Mr.
up.
Frank Talley. Let's give Mr. Frank Talley a round of applause. I can't see. He on some other stuff. See, that's what happens. That's what happens when y'all start talking about that who's number one in the city type talk. You niggas is
Hold
too.
on. What we talking about, man?
I'm
I'm,
just
I'm I'm sitting in the wit right now, man. It's my little brother's birthday, and we supposed
that's
to be
what's up.
moving around and all that. So
That's
we in
what's
real
up.
time right now.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. What's up
Yeah.
with you? What up with you, man. Let's get right to the point, man. Tell
What's
us
up?
about yourself, man. You're making noise out here with these lyrics and you're running with my homeboy. Where's Mark at? Is he coming on too?
Yeah. I just got off the phone with him. He on his way through, man. You know, he wrapping up a few things with the fam and all that. He on his way.
Okay. That's what's up. Yeah, but while he get here, man, let's talk about you, man. When you start doing this rap stuff, man.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I've been rapping for shit since probably like Dr. Dre the Chronic.
Chronic.
I was
That's
a
a long
kid.
time.
I was a kid, but a lot of people would have been heard of me or heard about me, but shit, bro, I couldn't stay out of trouble, man. Like I was one of them, like, and I wasn't even taking it serious. You know what I'm saying? But let me
What was
see.
your
How can
first
I?
rap? What was your first rap? What positions you to say, okay, Dr. Dre, was that the inspiration? Was it somebody
Nah,
in the
nah.
city? What made
Okay,
you say, let
so
me rap? Just for fun.
what made me rap is the feeling that rap gave me. I'm like, man, I can do this. I can talk better than them. You know what I'm saying?
Who was you referring to?
Everybody I was listening to.
Okay.
Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, Eazy-E,
Okay.
NWA. I always felt like, man, I can rap better than them. I got more to say than them, but even though I didn't have a story yet, you know
Right.
what I'm saying? But I just felt like I was better. And not only that, I also felt like I had a mission. I had a purpose. I felt like I was always good at poetry, but I couldn't really rap. Then when I try to start rapping, my mama would tell me, "You cuss too much. You cuss too much. Use your words. You got words. Use your words." And I used to feel like I had to curse to rap. I wasn't sure of myself. But now,
Let's give that a round of applause right there because that right there, yeah, man, talks that's self-growth and self-awareness. And as adults
yeah,
and as black men, we need to do that today. That's what's up. So continue.
yeah. So, and I agree with you 100%. So, as I got older, my English teacher, her name was Miss Walker, and she used to force me to read. Then she used to force me to write. There go Bridge right there.
Yo,
Hey, let's give Mark Bridges a round of applause. CEO of HipHop Period TV. This guy's been on the grind for a long time. We're gonna get to him in a minute, man. He got a story too, but man, Frank is over here laying the backdrop in the backstory right again. So continue your back.
Yeah, so Miss Walker, she would always like call me out, like from 6th grade, and then I met her again because I had dropped out of school. Then I had met her again in some vocational school, and she was the same way when she realized it was me. The same way, bro. On my heels, read this, write this. That's not good enough. So I kind of adopted that with music. So that's why if I'm using a cuss word, if I'm saying like nigga, bitch, whatever, I'm putting emphasis on my point. I'm trying to drive a point. But outside of that, I'm not afraid to use my words because I grew into me. I'm no longer afraid of me. I know I'm just a vessel and I know I'm being used, but I also have to be a man of my time. And, you know, real niggas got to say certain shit to get the point across, like I just did on purpose. So
you didn't have to do that for real, for real. You didn't have to do that because.
But I did.
Because your story right there is well put together, and everybody that's listening, because you're a rapper in the poetry, they can feel it through your tone. They can feel it through your tone, brother.
But you see how the intention was. But do you see the intent behind it?
I get you.
To prove a point that if I'm doing this, it's to put emphasis on a point.
I feel you. I feel you. You take me back to my youth, my own self, when we first started talking about cussing, and you don't cuss in front of your mama, and your mama telling you to use your words. You talk about the English teacher. My dad went to Central State, right? And that was his major. So imagine
English.
Yeah. So imagine your father being an English major, and you. Oh my gosh, never mind. It ain't about.
No, that's crazy. I'm with you.
So, and then us growing to be black men growing up, we enter that realm of we've been parents, whether whoever's in your life to teach you that you don't cuss this and the third, and we take that step when we jump off the porch for whatever purposes. And I said the same thing about emphasis, and to this day, I still assert like you, but I'm trying to tone it back because I realize that my presence and my tone and who I am as a person already exuberates that, so I don't have to do that. So with each person is their own walk, so I do understand what you're talking about. And if you catch me backsliding, it's okay.
Hey,
it was a purpose. It was me.
I backslid today. I ain't gonna lie, I backslid today.
Hey, it happens. It happens. So with this passion, I mean, this I guess it's passion. Is it what your voice you say? Yes, because it is right now. And we're talking about. So what was your first rap and where'd you get the beat from?
My first rap at the time was with some Glencoe boys, man. Snake Pit at the time. And
Glencoe
my first
boys.
Yeah. GCO. COE,
Up in
Mount Auburn. Mount Auburn.
Mount Auburn. Okay, Mount Auburn Glencoe. Wow,
boy.
Wow, boy.
Yeah. My first rap was inspired because that was my circle of influence. They were my inspiration. Like, cause I didn't have a father figure. So as a youth, you looking to be accepted into a particular tribe, right? You trying to find your way. So I found my way there. Okay. And they were rapping in addition to, how their livelihood was. So I'm like, shit, I can rap too. I got a story too. You know what I'm saying? And the beat, I used to just practice to like industry beats. This when I think it was like How to Be an MC CDs was coming out at that time. Like I used to try to freestyle and all that, like as a youth, and right into like Bone Thugs and Harmony beats and all that. But I'm like, man, I need the vocals gone. So I stopped doing it. Then when the instrumentals came out, How to Be an MC, and all of that. I'm like, okay, I can get with this. Now I can practice writing. But my first rap even still was giving game on how to sell weed.
Okay.
You know,
It's over there
you
with
know,
Pimping. The Pimpers over there from Mount Auburn, ain't it? Yeah.
yeah. Pimp the big homie.
Yeah. That guy been putting it down for a minute too. Shout out to the Pimp. Let's give the Pimp a round of applause. You know what I'm saying? He keep coming with the real stuff.
Yeah, pimp the homie.
Right.
Pimp the homie.
So you going on ahead and got your instrumental. Go ahead and wrote your rap. What was it about?
Selling weed. It was let me see if I remember. It say first put you. Now keep in mind I was a teenager. I was like 14, 15, 16, some shit like that.
Right.
Say first put your knot in your bag after you count your dimes and make sure it's proper grams before you step outside and serve them grams. Even if in front of the grams, nigga, you got to get that dough and roll up for your focus, nigga. Hit that dro and worry about no female if she ain't copping off the scale. I don't know, some shit like that. That was I was young talking like that, so it's only right that my shit only, you know what I'm saying?
I have no complaints with what you're saying, sir, because like I said, even this music game, we all been through the same walk. I can sit here as a CEO with Mark right now. I rap, but I said, man, I'm too old to be out here rapping. Let's see what these talk about. And as we doing this, we all taking our first steps to do what we doing in this music. We writing our story as we live it. So I live that. Your first rap was about weed. I remember one of the first songs that I got behind and produced was "Let's Take a Trip to the F Section Side with GP side. We slide in the hood ride with them niggas on the hang, with them niggas on the bank." And I ain't gonna go on to all of that, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was what we was living back then. So I understand. I get it. I get it. So after you wrote your rap,
yeah.
Did you do any performing anything? What's the next level to say, hey, I'm gonna take this to the next level after doing one rap? What was your next move?
Nah, because that's all they allotted me. Just that one rap, because I was young. So, and plus I was kind of untamed. You know what I'm saying? I was like still outside trying to find my way or whatever. I was a knucklehead. I wasn't too bright. So it wasn't until a few years later I began performing at
Tanzan House.
No. Before the Tanzan House, it was up there by like Sneaky Pete's and all that. DJ Drizzle, Khadijah, what was that? Sin City Lounge.
Okay, yeah.
For my
spots
time.
like that. You know what I'm saying? Spots like that. I began to perform at spots like that when I learned how to formulate my own songs and perform by myself. But even still, then I'm like, I was still a team player. Even still, I didn't want to be in the front. I had no aspirations of being a solo artist. I just wanted to be in the back.
What, like, do you have ghostwrite for anybody?
No. I ain't. So my take on ghostwriting is this. It's kind of hard for me to write for somebody when I write so personally. No one can present my story. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't do that. I haven't made it to that point in my artistry as of yet. I'm growing and I may find myself in that pocket, but right now, and then, like, nah. I may give a person a hook, but anybody can write to a hook, a chorus or whatever. Anybody can do that. But verses, like, nah. I like right now I couldn't do that.
So how much music have you put out so far?
Shit, I don't know, man. I just be putting that shit out.
We did probably right now. We probably had like 6 or 7 singles, and then he did a mixtape project with Kid Bo. That's
hold on, wait. That wasn't no mixtape though, Bridge. That was a project. So hold on, wait. Let me see.
Yeah,
we got Nothing Hurts. We got Nothing Hurts More. We got The Heaven Heist. We got Paperwork. We got Another
Those
Body.
Singles.
Yeah.
And they under a body of work. Or
so
they just singles. How
nah, they just singles. Like, see, where I'm at, man, I'm just putting that music out, man, because you know when 50 said get rich or die trying, he didn't say get rich, die trying, be patient. Get rich or die trying mean bullheaded, go for it. So I'm just putting that shit out there.
Okay.
You know, so it's singles and compliments to the chef. That's a project with me and Kid Bo, and then I put out 61671, which is a mixtape
Right.
For Tupac. You know, that's his birthday, so I just put together a little mixtape just because.
Okay.
And then we have Since They Didn't Believe on the way, and All Kings Suffer.
Okay. So I'll just jump right into it. So I saw you on the now I heard your name because of Mark. You know what I'm saying? Mark,
Yeah,
this thing, and that's my boy. He been doing this music. We're gonna get to him in a minute here. But him, and then I said, okay, let me listen to. I listened to a couple songs. I said, okay. But then I seen the podcast when you was on Net Cincy or whatever. With
yeah.
And
With
then
Mal and Mac.
yeah, with them, and I was like, okay. Where did the comparison? How did your name become so hot in people's mouths where you had to be compared to number one or being the number one or challenging anybody on that level? Where did that come from?
So you saying like what made me feel confident enough to say I want to step on my top 5?
Yeah.
Which is the so-called top 5 in Cincinnati.
And that's another thing. The top 5, I don't understand the criteria. So each show got their own thing of what they do. I know no knocking nobody. You know what I'm saying? Because it did keep the element of hip hop in the culture, because that's what hip hop really started off was, you know.
Yeah.
Bravado. So I have no issues with that. But when it comes to the city of Cincinnati, for real, I don't think there's no top one, top this, then the third. Because everybody got freaking accolades, brother. Everybody got accolades. If you want to say the one and only, it'll have to be Tech.
True.
Have to be
but Tech don't rap.
Right, and he don't rap, producer. So, but you know, as far as, I guess my question is, what is making it to you with this rap game? What is your end game with this rap game? Because
okay, so that's another question. So let me answer the first one first.
All right.
So when it comes to that Net Cincy, they reached out to me because when it came to Cincinnati and doing shows, I was doing the open mics, I was at the garage, and I was at Madison Theater.
Okay.
So how can you not mention my name? It's impossible for you not to mention me amongst rap. Like real rap, if you're not saying my name, you either don't know or you're a hater.
Now now let me stop you there right there. Where does this, who has to say anybody's name?
No, but look, hold on though. Hold on, but you asked me a question.
Okay, go ahead.
So then you just asked me another one. So that's two more I gotta answer after this first one.
Oh shit. Dad, he got me for emphasis. Oh, shucky ducky.
No, but look. So when it comes to saying names and you talking about like who doing what for the city, like, cause we looking at it like if and since Cincinnati needs an identity, Cincinnati needs an industry, Cincinnati needs a sound. So if you're talking about artists, talking about nowadays, not then, now. If you talking about artists who holding it down for Cincinnati and you not saying my name, I'm everywhere since I've been home from the joint. I'm everywhere. You hear what I'm saying? Except for like the Moneybag Yo show. Other than that, every show at the garage, from Benny Siegel to Sibo. We went over to who was that bridge? The Young Buck, the Silk the Shocker, Benny the Butcher, Jada Kiss. The shows of the city, we were there.
Don Tripp and Starlito.
Don Tripp and Starlito. So if it comes down to holding Cincinnati down, how y'all not saying my name? So, and how y'all not put me on y'all platform, but y'all putting all these other people that ain't putting in no work for real, right? So what Mal Smith and Mac Niff did was, and they asked me a question. They said, did anybody else reach out to you? I said, no. He say, why not? I say, man, I don't know. He said, but guess what? Them niggas haters, because you everywhere. everybody got to see you. You everywhere. So that's what made them put me on there. So in addition to the other question you asked me, what makes me, who the fuck is that? What makes me able to say the names that I said? Well, every name that I said, from B-Luck to Butter to Black Rain, Mal, whatever, I got respect for these dudes. So I'm not saying like you niggas shitty. What I'm saying is rap. Now I want y'all to rap because I'm taking this serious. And I'm not afraid to say y'all name. I ain't scared of you niggas. I step on all y'all. Y'all know what's up with me. You feel what I'm saying? And that goes to Lantana. That goes to whoever the fuck. Whoever. Come see me.
Hey man,
Let's rap.
Is it battle rapping or
Nah. What I'm saying is,
anger?
if Cincinnati needs an identity, if Cincinnati needs an industry, then what are we doing? Everybody keep talking about Cincinnati needs to come together, so on and so forth. Who gonna be the glue? Who gonna be the nucleus? Why is everybody so separated? Why is there so much segregation? So guess what? I be the one. I'm gonna jump up on the cross again, like I've been doing my whole life, from the street to
Oh,
whatever. I was sacrificed. So guess what? Let's all rap, and I call you niggas out. Let's rap, nigga.
hey, stop for a minute. Hey, Mark,
Yo,
where did you find this Jesus piece at, man? This nigga
huh?
off the chain. Where you find
Huh?
this Jesus piece at, man? This nigga off the chain. He didn't jumped on the cross. Hey
Listen,
man, I had Steve Stout and Diddy visions when you
yeah,
said that. Hey man,
hey,
cut that out.
hey, Grizz, hey, Grizz. It's not an act. And see, a lot of people fronting out here, like this is a way of life for us. Like we wake up, we go to sleep, and everything in between is about this right here. You feel me?
Stop. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give Mark Bridges a round of applause. We're going to introduce him and let him tell his story so we can catch up in a minute or two, because I got something, and we're going to bring it all together focused. Now we got a little bit more about Mr. Frank Talley, a.k.a. Jesus Piece.
All right.
We're going to go ahead and let Mark go ahead and tell the people about you, Mark, because you've been in this music for a minute here, bro.
My big little brother.
I don't know what you want to know, man.
When did you? What is your definition? What is your job description? What is it? What did you start getting started in the music? You see, I asked 50 million questions at one time.
But I get it. But you giving me the understanding of what I need to say. I've been around since the beginning of hip hop. So for me, and I got bigger, I got older cousins who I've been around music my whole life, from family members in the band to, cousins being DJs to me playing the music for my mother every Friday night when we go to we go to Johnny's Toys and Globe Records, and we give me a toy and get her some music, and I'll be upstairs while she downstairs on the phone on Friday nights, and I'm playing all her music. So I'm reading all the credits, I'm reading all the words. I just had that fascination. And then I guess take it to being a break dancer, a b-boy, and being part of the All City Rockers in Forest Park. We won the dance contest in Eden Park.
Let's get out a round of applause. I don't know if anybody remember that.
Yeah.
Our age remember that. That's, you know what I'm saying? That's true essence of hip hop. Continue.
From then, doing it at USA at the skating rink, and then I pretty much left it there, going into my teenage years, and really focused on sports. And then ended up going to college, and I went to school down in Alabama. I went to Auburn, and
all right.
After I left Auburn, I went to Atlanta, and I guess that began even at Auburn, because one of the cats I went to school with was part of DTP, part of Disturbing the Peace. So I guess that's when I started seeing that it was possible, because it wasn't as accessible as it is now. Like it was a reach coming from Cincinnati, then going to Alabama, and then I get to Atlanta at the height of the new growth of, you know what I'm saying, So Def and LaFace and all that. I was there during that time. So I seen that, and I guess my love and affinity for it grew. I just didn't tap in until I got to New York. I was in the car business for 20 years, so I ran dealerships and all that. I got to New York because I was running a dealership. I ran the largest Chevy store in the world. It was in Harlem.
Okay.
And when I got to Harlem, you know, all of the stuff started coming back to me. You know what I mean? Like everything from sitting there smoking a blunt with McBooth from, you know, KRS-One's crew to actually sitting in the bar with DJ Lovebug Starsky and not even knowing who these guys was. You feel me?
Right.
Not even know who I was around.
Right.
And you know, being that I was running a dealership, I had relationships with everybody in the store, and I started developing real strong ties because I had no family members there. And then I met my now who's my wife now. I met her. She's from the Bronx. But everybody around me, anybody that was close to me in New York, was attached to the music.
Right.
And so one day, man, I went to the bodega. I came out the bodega and this kid gave me his CD. And I liked it. He's like, listen to this OG. I had a suit on. So he thought I was somebody, you know, thought I could do something. So he's like, listen to this OG. So I listened to it. Then when I came back, I said, man, I let some people in Harlem listen to this shit. And they think y'all got something, man. I said, I don't know nothing about managing, but I'll give it a shot because I love this music. I love this industry. And at the same time, I had just had a vision about hip-hop period and the brand and all of that. So it was like a lot of things going on at one time, but it was perfect timing. Like it was a perfect storm. Then one of my boys was like, Bridge, come on with me. And I ended up at Dougie Fresh's basement in his studio, meeting Dougie Fresh and his kids. And
hey man, I ain't stop you. That suit that you talking about?
Yeah.
That's on your Wikipedia. I wasn't gonna put that on there. You standing there with this brown, I bet it was a brown suit. You look like you was old school important person. Look on Wikipedia.
When I was wearing them suits in New York, I was wearing pinstripes every day. I was like a Yankee. You feel me? I was sharp.
That's the one.
I was wearing stripes every day.
He had those zoot suits.
Hey, yeah, man, was Wikipedia.
I was striped up every day. So I got a Wikipedia?
Yeah, man, you got a Wikipedia.
Shut up.
He's about shut up.
So back to the story. I'm around all of these people, Grizz, and then I end up meeting Bruckup, and Bruckup is the dancehall sensation from Jamaica who Dougie Fresh brought here back in the 80s, who was on tour with them dancing, opening up. And Bruckup kind of took me under his wing. I got a camera, and everywhere he went, I had the camera. So I was in Quad Studios. I was with Bobby. I was with Wyclef, his brother. And, you know, it just kept going on and on. And then at the same time, I went to Brooklyn to work, and I ended up working with Lil C's and 2 O's from Junior Mafia. So that's a whole nother run while I guess they were all down. I was with them, man. I was in the nosebleeds at Summer Jam every summer with the Junior Mafia. So all of that kind of just started to build and led up to a point where I said, I'm gonna seriously get in this thing, and I don't know how. But my partner, 2 O's, we doing the same thing. We're in the car business trying to figure out how to make it in the music business because he wasn't with Junior Mafia. He's younger than them, but he's best friends with Lil C. So that's how we all got tied in. So as we continue on this journey, one day I bought a beat from Elementary Dave, who's here from Cincinnati. I don't know if you know Elementary Dave. White boy, did Jamaican music. I bought a beat from him. I said, man, I'm going to get Jay-Z to rap on this one day. I took it to the studio and let C's and 2 O's hear it. Man, I ain't going to tell you how long it was. It was probably a couple months. But I get a phone call, and it's like, hey, Bridge, we got a verse from Kiss. And that started that relationship. Right. You know, so all of those things kind of put me in a position where I think I could do this. Then I had to learn. Then I had to go to work. And I started working with a brother from CW1, Carlton Wright, who showed me the game and who actually helped me get Mochavation signed. And we got him on the charts. that's where I broke my bones and really started learning the business and, you know, trying to figure this thing out. And then we went on a decent little run with Mocha, you know, versus we did a song with Jadakiss, video with Jadakiss, and I still get phone calls to this day from people. They still think he's alive, but he passed. I wasn't doing this shit no more. And I said, man, all I'm going to do is just focus on just building hip-hop period. Because that was just focusing on at the time when I created, I was going to compete with WorldStar. So that's where my focus went back to until I got a phone call from my little brother, Young X. Mama named me Evan. He called me.
Evan, a round of applause. Timeless recording.
Yeah.
Timeless. Big timeless.
Yo. And I'm giving y'all like the Cliff Note version. Grizz, we can come back anytime and talk about specific stories and all that shit. But to give you the summation of where we at right now, if it wasn't for Mochavation spirit and Young X's drive and spirit and love for this thing, and him calling me and saying, hey, Bridge, I need you to just come to the studio, pop in and listen to some music. And I meet Frank Talley.
And you meet Frank
Frank Talley.
AKA,
AKA Game God.
Yeah, something God, something Jesus, something.
AKA Jesus Piece. Now he got a new nickname.
That's a new one, AKA Jesus Piece.
What y'all said? What y'all said?
Yeah.
So I go in there, Grizz, and I'm listening to him, and I'm like, yeah, I'm listening. Cause I had listened to he was on one of these mixtapes that Evan had done one year where he invited all the rappers to come down and they basically was bombing on each other on freestyles. And his voice, his style stuck out above everybody. You know what I'm saying? The same thing happened with Mocha. Like, I can't work with nobody that I don't genuinely love what they doing. If I don't genuinely love what they doing or see a way that I can get involved and help, I don't have the passion. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? It's gotta be real.
And this is where it comes out of circle and full play for all of us, for real. Because if it hadn't been for him, and had been for the interview, and right now talking to you and getting a better understanding, I can see where this music is going as far as demographics and change. It's changing from that drip, whatever the hell, whatever that bullshit is. If they listen, excuse me, the emphasis, that boo dookie, that they playing right now.
That boo dookie.
Yeah, that's changing. That's sliding out the door. And also with the drama stuff, you know what I'm saying? We on some. You see more and more older rappers making music, continue to make music and making what we call grown man music.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
This, you know, when they was like, what's happened to the music? And they was like, cause the OGs left, the OGs didn't pass it down, they wasn't around, they left, Well, I think we're in a time now where the OGs have leveled up. So that's why you saying what you're seeing. The OGs have leveled up and they've jumped back in this ring and they realize, like, I'll never forget, I got an interview online where me and my wife interviewed Greg Nice when we first started. You know who Greg Nice is from Brand Nubian, right?
Yeah.
On the interview. So Greg Nice, my wife said to him, what are you doing? What are you doing these days? He was like, do you ask Mick Jagger what he's doing?
Wow.
That hit me way back then. You understand what I'm saying? They talk about it now like, you know, the R&B artists, the rock artists, they perform up until their 70s, 80s, they perform till they die. Why we looked at differently? That's because the OGs left the scene for a minute. Now we back and we gonna rap. That's why you see it on my posts and all my hashtags. It's rap to the casket drop. It's a way of life for me. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm 50. I'll be 55 next week, right? I don't care. Just give you an example. I don't care who I pull up to next to me. Now, if it's some blasting curse words, I'm gonna turn it down. But I'm not apologizing to nobody for what I'm listening to, for my way of life. Because you know what? I'm sold out for my way of life. And that's why there's a difference. You can detect it when you see us, when you see him, when you see how we move. Like we move with intention, and it's because we ain't got time to waste. This ain't a hobby. It's real deal.
Yeah, I will give both of you, aka Jesus Peace, and I'm gonna come up with another one for your ass because ass brothers. You know what I'm talking about? I understand the urgency, and that's basically what I was getting at. To be truthful, we laughing and I'm keeping it funny. But my thing, and we've talked about this, Mark, is it's about money. It's about the streaming. It's about what you said, Frank, about image, who's going to represent the city, because like I said, all of us before, I've got accolades. I own accolades. I don't give a damn who you consider a legend, who's this, that, and the third.
Right.
None of that, because as long as I've been in doing this music and part of this, we have never had a sound. We have never had a Midwest funk sound. And I say this to all the producers, the young ones. You are talented. You guys have accolades. You have this, you have that. And I have the same thing. This guy over here has the same thing. Accolades, this, that, and the third. But we keep getting pushed around because of the marketing and because of we don't have a sound, we don't have a face for funk, and we funk, and that's what it is. That's one. Two, the game is changed, just like the music is changing, and the OGs is coming back, and grown man music. I'm telling you, the one song that they got going on with the Bruno, if you artists out there, you need to send your music, acapella music, to DJ Bruno. Uptown Radio 513 or Mark Bridges, and there's a team of producers who's taking these old tracks that y'all ain't using, it ain't been nobody heard of, and putting it with funk. And I'm telling you, when he put your song, ask Mark, hey man, I lost my mother freaking mind. I lost my mother freaking mind because I said, hey man, that's the type of music right now. That nigga's voice, what he talking about, I can ride with this. It's grown people music. It's grown folk music. So we missing that too. And with that, I wanted to say, that's why I asked about making it, man. What making it? How you are living off of this? Is this, you got a message to put out? You want the rich and the fame?
So look, that was your third question. I was gonna get to that, right?
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
That was a lawyer too. You know what I'm saying? You don't listen. Damn,
so
you don't miss Bull Dookie.
Oh man.
So watch this, right? According to me, myself, this part, having this conversation with you, this is all a part of making it to me. This matters to me.
Let's give that a round of applause, and I appreciate that. You know why? Because when I reach out to certain people that I think is doing some things in the city that should be noticed, sometimes I get a little bit of feedback because of the bull stuff that happened, like on the other podcast, when people want to keep the negativity and drama going, like that type of stuff. So for you to take this serious and for me to reach out to you, that means something. I look at it like, hey, you could go back, and I was going to get to this. You could go back to this being like, I'm not saying your first interview, but one of your interviews that you could pull up in the archive, and people can you can really see what you're really about, because this is what our show is about. So I feel you, my brother.
Now, for real, like, this is making it to me. Now watch this. Even with the other podcast. Yeah. Now watch this. Because what people fail to realize, every podcast, you got like spots like No Jumper and all that type of shit. They thrive off drama, right? So if an artist cannot conduct themselves accordingly in an environment such as that, you don't deserve to be there. See what I'm saying? Like, it's not my place, whether we think we cool, whatever. I feel like this. If two grown men can get inside that ring and fight, then two grown men can fight outside of the ring too. If y'all got an issue, that's on y'all.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck.
Right.
Fight. See, but now watch this though. We have to understand we dealing with duality and polarity. It's two sides to every coin. Now,
hey man, don't you be talking about no duality? So you already know the tricks and the traps of the devil. Keep talking, brother. Keep talking.
exactly.
Please.
So this is what I'm saying. For every negative, there's a positive. For every positive, there's a negative. We can't have one without the other, right?
Right.
So I can't expect to do everything positive and not be able to dwell amongst the other end too. Because guess what? One thing Pac said was, it's hard to be the angel in a room full of devils.
Yeah.
Definitely is.
Right? So guess what? And Hov may say, I'm gonna show you how to move in a room full of vultures.
Mhm.
So watch this. In order to do both of those things that these icons, that these giants was talking about, you have to respect who it is that you're in front of. And you have to understand that people are entitled to feel how they feel when men have made them feel away. So speak, because this is your platform. Now watch this. If you had a grievance with somebody and you felt like saying it, speak your piece, my brother. This is your shit.
Oh, that's going down regardless.
See what I'm saying? Because it's your shit. Now my job is to not feed into the bullshit. It ain't that I'm playing both sides. It just ain't my business.
There you go. Let's get a round of applause.
So, but also, hold on. Let me answer your question though. Now, my job for me, I know I'm making it because I'm changing the conversation. I'm changing the narrative. See what I'm saying? So I know I'm making it. Guess what? I can drop dead today. You know how many people walked up? Look, bro, I done made people cry with my music. I done made an impact. I made it.
Okay.
Because I made people feel away. I made people change their thought process. I made people believe in something they thought was dead. I made it somewhere.
Like, give me an example of a song that's changed that somebody didn't tell you that
Secrets, Heaven Heist, but Secrets mainly is a bad like I watch grown men cry listening to Secrets.
Really?
Nah, for real, bro. Really. It's hard for me to even perform Secrets without me crying. Bridge, listen, Bridge was trying to record me in the studio. It was hard for me to record it to keep from crying. So I know the effect it's gonna have on the masses.
With that type of partying, brother, you need to listen to your mama's advice and you need to stop cursing. You need to start writing raps.
Listen, now watch this. Listen to the majority of the music.
Sorry.
90% of the music, bro, you probably find out of a 3-minute record, you probably find 2 or 3 curse words, bro.
Hey man, I was just doing that for entertainment purposes and to tell you that if you have impacted somebody like that, the reason why I'm on this podcast and do what I do, because if it was about, I'm geeked about getting numbers again because it's organic and we growing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But my main purpose of this ain't for money. I mean, it would be nice, but there's so many tricks and trades of this and that. I'm happy to be a person that know I have a voice and had a voice over umpteen years, decades, being able to talk about what's happening and where we need to go and this.
Being able to check this, being able to do what you love.
Exactly.
Man.
Exactly.
That's
unapologetically. Unapologetically.
Exactly.
Your purpose. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Do what you love. Your purpose. And that's
so wait,
that's
hold
all
on. You haven't listened to Grizz. You ain't listened to Secrets yet, bro?
No, I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't listened to Secrets yet.
Hey, listen, you gotta press play, man.
Okay, we're gonna do that. He could find it, but I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna tell you with my interviews, man. I don't like to do no nothing. You understand me? I like to get
I'm fine with that.
of it. You know what? Because I feel like if I'm doing an interview, if I already know the goddamn answers to that gang questions, what the heck I want to ask?
What's the point?
What's the point? I want the audience to be just like me, real time. That's why you'll never see me try and do no pre-recording stuff, because what you see is what you get. You know what I'm saying? You want to live and direct.
Agreed.
You know what I'm saying?
Agreed, 100%.
I
me being in this car away from my little brother that ain't pulled up yet.
You know what I'm saying? But see, that's the joys of what we do. But I appreciate you both coming on the show here today, man. And,
I appreciate you, bro.
Thank you, Grizz.
and definitely gonna be pushing more of your music. I hope you get more of it to that to that funk factory.
Hey, Grizz.
Yes, sir. He
Hey, listen.
He says that like I need to go knock on somebody's door and tell them and you won't do this today. No, go ahead.
Hey, look. You said you ain't played Secrets yet, right?
You play it. Go ahead.
Now look, watch this. I'm about to rap it. Part of it.
All right.
He say, what weighs less? An empty promise or a cloudy vision? Can't call yourself a man if you don't make your own decisions. Follow my breadcrumbs. You'll find your way to 1%. They trying to tell us that it's difficult. It really isn't. I'd rather ask for forgiveness than request permission. I see you bossing up real soon from where I'm sitting. There's no way your dreams will come true like a true commitment. Where everything I done, these words gonna help me gain redemption. It don't matter what you want in life, you must request it. My next level gonna require some divine protection. The boss of all bosses till an alpha step in. Just don't assume you got the answer without asking questions. You got all this hate for men, but trying to raise a son. Would you want a bitch like you trying to date your son? Car full of books and laundry, getting even with the odds. Sometimes I feel like I had more luck when I killed and robbed. With all this hatred in my heart, my pain on OD. I'm past 30, hey, I made it to be OG. She said that I'll be having nightmares, so she hold me in hellfire where I sacrifice the old me. Faced with adversity, I still display my gratitude. An open mind is not an alley. Explore avenues. Fuck that drama. We on money missions. Can't wait to see the day that I won't need this kitchen. And that's the second verse.
Hey, man. Let's get a round of applause. I heard you. You was dropping some subliminals in there, man. The 1% and brother crumbs and I listened
all that.
All of that. I listened to all of that. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. So you got a voice. I hope you use it in the right way. Continue to.
Now you ain't got to hope. That's what's happening. Don't hope.
Excuse me, sir. I said I corrected myself. Here you go.
My fault, bro. My fault, bro.
Hey, Grizz.
Man, I said. I mean, you know this guy right here.
Y'all know Grizz on his bullshit.
Hey, Grizz.
Yes, sir.
Grizz. I wanted to answer that question. Making it is the journey, bro. What's the end goal? Like, we doing it. We doing what we love. Now we know we want the compensation for it, for sure. But we already listen, man, we have conversations. We've been in rooms that only people could dream of. Exactly. I had a video call today that'll change a motherfucker's life. You know what I'm saying?
Say, bro, no. I'm about to say, but go ahead. You ain't say nothing, but go ahead.
No, I ain't saying nothing. But it's not bragging. It's because we've been working, and you know what I'm saying? All people see is just the tip of the iceberg, or like you look at a tree and don't realize the roots are longer than the tree is tall. And we just try to stay in our lane. We ain't seeking validation. None of that. We already know what we got.
In addition, hold on, to add on though, but this is what happens no matter how it looks, no matter what we may lack, what people think we don't have or what we don't show. But what he referring to right now, without saying so much, this is what it looks like when you have faith in the Most High, man.
Yeah, don't even do that sign either, but yeah, we get it. Just let it
it's just the faith in the Most High, man. It's just believing and walking your own ley lines. Like the world, the universe is full of ley lines, but we not following nobody's shit but ours.
That's what's up. I'm glad I got y'all on the show, man. I have been meaning to do it a long time ago with Mark and his homeboy.
I appreciate you.
You know,
we'll be back, man. But next time, make it face to face.
Yeah, well, we got to get a bigger studio. You know, we don't.
Nah. Why? For what? Let's share each other's energy in real time. You don't need no bigger studio. Fuck you talking about? We can share the space. It ain't you by yourself in there right now.
Yes, it is. It's a space.
All right, well, it could be us too. Crammed up the microphone. Fuck you talking about?
All right. Hey, man, this guy right here, I feel sorry for the industry. He about to run through them. He about to run through them. I ain't mad at you.
I'm just a genuine person, bro.
Hey, I ain't mad at you, man. That's why you on here. So I'm glad. Anyway, you about to get up out of here. I'm about to go do
so soon. We just started.
Hey man, let me break down algorithm work for you, okay? On podcasting and so forth, man, you don't want to go over no hour, 2 hour, 3 hours, and all of that, man. I watch podcasts all the time just so I can study up on my craft, right?
Heard you.
I watch Wallow and I listen to them behind the scenes, all of this stuff, man. And then I look at myself. I don't want to look at nobody talking for no past an hour.
Man, that's why you chop that shit up, man.
No, we go live, we do an hour and 10 minutes, and we keep it pushing. You want to come back, we come back.
All right, well, next time we face to face, man, I ain't trying to hear that shit.
That's fine too. Hey, there's a violent licky over here. Hey, man, like you say, every Wednesday, don't be stuck on stupid and relaxed on dumb. See y'all next Wednesday.
Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings.
Thank you, brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right now,
Guess who? Nobody got nothing on us.
you're locked in to the greatest station, GRIZZBIZ My 2 Cents.